This is the unit right here. It's a stainless steel countertop espresso machine, but it's got a couple cool upgrades that they've done here. Now on this side, you're gonna see this is a new frothing system that they have, and it's got a cool little indicator on it. It's gonna have just a steam indicator, or it's gonna have a foam indicator. So if you wanna make the richest crema on here, the richest top layer of foam for your cappuccino, your lattes, you can do that with this and this unit. It's ready to go. You don't have to be an expert. The manual that they give you on this unit is super easy to follow. So if you have never made espresso, never pulled a shot, you can do this. And so this would make a great Christmas gift. You get a few things with it. If you're not gonna make a lot of coffee, it's gonna have a single connector here, so you can go ahead and make single shots. Right now I have a portafilter in here that it came with. Let me show you what that looks like. And this is the double, so if you're gonna make 2 shots at a time, you can use this one. It's gonna have a standard portafilter. Again, fairly entry level, but this has a lot of weight and heft to it. And once you get good at this, you're gonna start jamming these things in, you're gonna start sliding them over and locking them in, and the unit's gonna keep up. The unit I've shown you guys before is actually really easy to use. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in now. We'll get it started. So the integrated water tanks in the back, if I wanna go fill the water, I can pull this off. Additionally, I can open this up and I can just fill the water this way. Once you turn it on, which I should have done first, but once you turn it on, the lights on top are gonna come on. You can see that light blinking. That's heating up the water boiler system that it has in it. So it's getting that water, it's pumping it through, and it's getting it ready to start making hot water for coffee. Now this whole top area is actually designed to hold your glasses. So, and that would actually keep them warm so they're ready to go when you go to pull shots. Now, as this thing's filling up the tank and it's getting the boiler going, it takes a couple minutes at most. These lights are gonna turn on top, and that's when you know it's ready. So I hit this steam button. You can take this and just turn it directly to the steam setting, or you can actually pull this off entirely if you want. So there's 2 options here. Turn this knob, and you're starting to pour hot water out of the unit into the cup. So the pump is going here, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what that looks like on the overhead. So it's just a little tiny bit of hot water, and I'm gonna mix this around. There we go. So that's one way to do it. You can preheat your glasses that way. Neat thing about this unit, it has a pressure indicator. So it's gonna tell you how much pressure is in the tank. We're gonna go ahead and fill it up with some coffee. There's a couple options here. It comes with a tamper, or it comes with a standard measuring device. I'm gonna go ahead and use this tamper because it is for the 2 measure here. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up. You can see it right there. I'm gonna tamp this down. Hopefully everything goes good. I'm gonna put a tiny little bit more. I was just a little bit conservative on there. I like to have mine ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and push down, give it a good push. And then I'm gonna lock it in to the portafilter here. Now, you have 2 options when it's ready to pour here. You're gonna have a single button up here. Let's go show you what that looks like. And then you're gonna have the double button. If I hit the double button, it's gonna put enough water out for 2 shots at the same time. If I hit the single, it's only gonna do enough for 1. Now, what's neat about that is you can actually control with this unit is fully customizable. You can change the amount of water that comes out. So if it's blinking like that, that's because I used the pressure and I didn't let it out afterward. Go ahead and do that. There we go. There we go. There we go. So that should be ready when I hit this button to pull shots. There we go. You can see that espresso coming out here. There it goes into my little shot glasses. I'm gonna pull these over so you can see them. But this stuff does great espresso. Now I am right inside the arc. That's one of the advantages of this machine over your other countertop machines that don't have a gauge, because you're gonna know that I've actually ground this coffee just right. So it's in that center of that arc, which is what we love. You can see, look at that coffee. Oh my gosh, that crema on top. That's gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in. Now another thing that this does that a lot of other units don't is it does a pre-infusion. So it's gonna add a little bit of water. It's gonna wait about 3 seconds, and then it's gonna infuse the rest of the water and push it through the rest of the shot. It's gonna get the the espresso out of there and all the oils and everything. So I'm going to show you how this works. So I take my cold milk. If I want to use the automatic setting here, right here, so that's automatic, that's just steam. Automatic, I'm going to turn the knob, and what it's doing is it's allowing a certain amount of air in. So it's going to take about a minute, that warm milk into those shots that we just pulled. That's about all I want to add in there. And now I have a latte. There you go. You guys have watched Idiocracy. I like lattes. You would knock that out. Now, a couple quick tips. If you're seeing a lot of standing water on top of your grounds in the portafilter, you're probably not putting enough in. Or if your unit's not showing a lot of pressure and you don't get that rich crema on top of the shot that you pull, probably are grinding coarse enough, or you're fine enough, you're grinding too coarsely, or you're not putting enough grounds in. If you start getting towards the red, or it's really slow when it's pulling a shot, or your coffee tastes bitter, you're grinding too fine, or you're putting too much in, and then the pressure is not getting through the grounds, it's getting clogged.